Welcome back to IQ. How much do you know about these royal rulers? You have 30 questions and 10 seconds per question. Good luck! Before we get started, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future quizzes. Now, let's begin. Who was the longest reigning monarch in British history before Queen Elizabeth II, Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth I, King George III, or King Henry VIII? Queen Victoria. Which queen was known as the Sun Queen and ruled France during its cultural peak in the 17th century? Queen Marie-Therese, Queen Isabella, Queen Anne, or Queen Marie Antoinette? Queen Marie-Therese. Who was the first pharaoh of ancient Egypt? Cleopatra, Tutankhamun, Ramesses II, or Menes? Menes. The ruler known as the Great and the founder of the Achaemenid Empire was Cyrus, Darius I, Xerxes I, or Alexander? Cyrus. Which Russian ruler is often referred to as the Tsar of all the Russias? Catherine the Great, Ivan the Terrible, Peter the Great, or Nicholas II? Peter the Great. Who was the last Aztec emperor defeated by the Spanish conquistadors? Cuauhtémoc, Atahualpa, Montezuma II, or Moctezuma I? Cuauhtémoc. The longest reigning monarch in history is King Rama IX, King Louis XIV, Queen Elizabeth II, or Franz Joseph? King Louis XIV. The first emperor of China who is credited with the construction of the Great Wall was King Shi Huang, Han Wudi, Liu Bei, or Sun Yat-sen? Qin Shi Huang. Which queen ruled England at the end of the Tudor Age? Queen Anne, Queen Elizabeth II, Queen Mary I, or Queen Elizabeth I? Queen Elizabeth I. The ruler of the Mali Empire known for his pilgrimage to Mecca and vast wealth was Sundiata Keita, Mansa Musa, Askia Muhammad, or Sunni Ali? Mansa Musa. Who was the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt? Hatshepsut II, Ankhesenamun, Cleopatra, or Nefertiti? Cleopatra. The ruler who is credited with the unification of Norway in the 9th century was Olaf II, Harold Fairhair, Eric the Red, or Sweyn Forkbeard? Harold Fairhair. The mandate of heaven was a concept used to justify the rule of emperors in which ancient civilization? Rome, Greece, China, or Persia? China. Which king of France was known as the Sun King and built the Palace of Versailles? Louis XIV, Louis XVI, Louis XIII, or Louis XV? Louis XIV. The ruler who led the Byzantine Empire during the construction of the Hagia Sophia was Constantine the Great, Justinian I, Theodora, or Basil II? Justinian I. The longest reigning emperor in Japanese history was Emperor Taisho, Emperor Meiji, Emperor Hirohito, or Emperor Akihito? Emperor Hirohito. The last ruler of the Inca Empire was Atahualpa, Huayna Capac, Manco Inca, or Pachacuti? Atahualpa. The ruler of the Khmer Empire responsible for the construction of the Angkor Wat was Indravarman I, Jayavarman VII, Suryavarman II, or Yasovarman I? Suryavarman II. Who was the first king of a unified Italy in the 19th century? Victor Emmanuel II, Giuseppe Garibaldi, Camillo Benso, or Pope Pius IX? Victor Emmanuel II. The ruler who is known for his code of laws in Babylon promoting justice and fairness was Hammurabi, Nebuchadnezzar II, Sargon of Akkad, or Ashurbanipal? Hammurabi. The founder of the Ottoman Empire was Salim I, Mehmed II, Osman I, or Suleiman the Magnificent? Osman I. The last ruler of the Plantagenet dynasty in England was Edward VI, Richard III, Elizabeth I, or Henry VII? Richard III. The king who is associated with the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215 was Henry II, Richard the Lionheart, King John, or Edward I? King John. The ruler of ancient Persia who allowed the Jews to return to Jerusalem and rebuild their temple was Artaxerxes I, Darius I, Cyrus the Great, or Xerxes I? Cyrus the Great. Who was Tutankhamun's wife and queen whose name was used in a series of films? Nefertiti, Hatshepsut, Cleopatra, or Ankhesenamun? Ankhesenamun. Queen of England who was married to both Louis VII and Henry II was Eleanor of Aquitaine, Isabella of France, Matilda of Flanders, or Margaret of Anjou? Eleanor of Aquitaine. The first emperor of Rome who ended the Roman Republic was Augustus, Nero, Julius Caesar, or Caligula? Augustus. The last German king/Kaiser was Wilhelm II, Frederick II, Bismarck, or Maximilian I? Wilhelm II. The last Holy Roman Emperor was Charles V, Ferdinand I, Maximilian I, or Francis II? Francis II. The ruler who led the Carolingian resistance in the 9th century was Charlemagne, Pepin the Short, Louis the Pious, or Charles the Bald? Charlemagne. How well did you do? Share your scores in the comments down below or send it to a friend and challenge them to beat your score.